you're not going to find a more terrifying, flamboyant psychopath than the former heavenly Yaksha and underworld broker, Donquixote Doflamingo. He's a former world noble who lost his status and became a king, and everyone who crossed his path is just a string waiting to be pulled. So it's only right he rocks the Ito Ito no Mi, the string fruit. And today, we're going to give this power a grade ranging from A to F. But you know the drill. We break down the insane power and then the user. Now this fruit is absolutely incredible because it gives you control over razor thin, unbelievably durable strings. We're talking about strings that are so sharp they can slice through steel, stone, and even the leg of a giant with zero effort. The basic ability, Parasite, is pure mind control. Doflamingo can attach a string to your spine and make you dance, fight, or even kill your own allies against your will. He can control dozens of people at once, which is why he was able to take over an entire nation. But the versatility doesn't stop there, because Doflamingo can use his strings for nearly anything. He can fly by attaching them to clouds using Sora no Michi. He can compress them into a perfect clone of himself, the Black Knight, that can fight just as well as he can. And in one of the most disgusting flexes we've ever seen, he can use them to stitch his own internal organs back together after they've been pulverized. That's essentially a self-healing factor built into a fruit, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But the final level of power comes from the Awakening, where he can turn the surrounding environment, including buildings, ground, I'm talking everything, into a weapon by creating massive string attacks like Billow White. On top of that, he has the Torikago, the bird cage, which is an inescapable, razor-sharp dome that can cut an entire island to shreds. This gives the user a breathtaking array of attacks and defenses. But a fruit is only as good as its user, and Doflamingo is a master. First, he mastered Ornament Hockey and infused it into the strings, allowing him to cut Logia users like Smoker. He's a master puppeteer and a strategist who achieved the rare feat of a Paramecia Awakening. However, his biggest weakness is his massive, unshakable arrogance. He was so confident in his power that he never expected an attack like Law's Gamma Knife, forcing him to use his stitching ability just to survive. And while the birdcage is terrifying, it could be stalled and resisted by physical brute force from the citizens and the Navy. The strings are strong but not unbreakable. Luffy's Gear 4 was able to snap the parasitic strings right off him, proving that the fruit is vulnerable to overwhelming strength. Plus, his ability to fly is dependent on clouds being in the sky, a tiny environmental flaw that Law pointed out. So when it comes to giving this devil fruit a final grade, we have to look at the whole picture. It's an S-tier concept with incredible versatility and a rare awakening. But its dependence on the environment for mobility, the fact that the birdcage can be stalled, and its vulnerability to sheer brute force keeps it from the top spot. So I'm going to give the Ito Ito no Mi a grade that reflects its near perfect mastery, but its few exploitable flaws, and that grade is a B+. Now choose the next devil fruit that you've been wanting to see by clicking on that video that just popped up, and I will see you on the next one.